Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Heather and this is Create Your Own Cozy. It is the week before Thanksgiving. We are finishing up school, getting ready for the kids to be off all week and have family time. So today's video is going to be, I have made over 21 ornaments. It's just going to be hopefully an inspirational video to get you guys in the mode of creating. I don't know, maybe even after you eat on Thanksgiving, having your group create some ornaments or something to remember this particular holiday season by, even if you guys don't have kids or grandkids around. Adults need to create too. So I would encourage you, if you have a group of even grown-ups, and especially if there are kids involved, get out some of your DIY supplies. If you're watching this channel, you're probably a DIYer. So why not include it in your family get-togethers? So I hope that you feel encouraged by this video, and let's go ahead and get started. First, I want to show you some of the items that I used in today's video. In the farmhouse party section at Hobby Lobby, they've got these gift tags for $2.99. And guys, they come in white. They make for great Christmas ornaments. And there's some other blanks here that I thought would be cool too. Here are some tags I got from Amazon, and anything that you can get from Amazon, I'll go ahead and include in the description if you want to grab a pack of those for your group. These have already been painted in white and faded burlap, and I'm going to be using those in the video. Also, I got these gorgeous, gorgeous ribbons. They came in packs of 3 from Amazon. I got these for like 10 cents a piece at the end of last Christmas. I love to go when they're 90% off at Hobby Lobby and grab a bunch of blanks. Same thing with these. I got these for about 10 cents a piece one year, and I'm like, you know what? It is time to use them. So let's go ahead and get started with project number 1. Now, after showing you all those blanks, I'm not going to use any of them for the first project. So this is the Blitz mold from IOD. It was last year's Christmas release, but you can do this with any molds that are symmetrical. So all I am going to do is use the amazing casting resin. Guys, I like this. I think I'm going to start putting this on my auto ship on Amazon. You do equal parts of side A and then side B of the casting resin. Then you mix them together and mix it thoroughly. I like to use you get an IOD transfer stick in every single pack. So it is a perfect tool for me to do the mixing because when the resin dries, it just peels right off of the tool. So I just have one of my tools earmarked for that. And I got these silicone cups on Amazon as well. So I already pre-casted one of the sides. So we're going to make double-sided ornaments here. And we are now pouring it out nice and slow, putting some string that I got from Hobby Lobby, and then putting the already cast side on there. I did over pour the new pour, as you can see right here, but it'll turn white within 10 minutes. And when it first comes out, it's not completely hard. So I was just pulling off the excess right here. Do as I say, not as I do. Do not over pour, and you won't have this problem. But even if you have this problem, I totally saved these ornaments. And they turned out to be one of my favorites. So I painted 2 of them Prairie Grey, 2 of them faded burlap. You could go a traditional white, but I wanted to do something a little bit different with these. I just did 1 solid coat, and this Perfectionist brush from DIY Paint is amazing for that. With the tip of it, you can get into all the nooks and crannies. Next, I'm going to use this Rub and Buff in Antique Gold that I had in my stash. And I did spray a top coat on here first, and Now I am just using my finger and going over the high spaces with the rub and buff, making sure I get both sides and the edges so that if you see it from the side, it looks like it all goes together. And guys, I just love, love, love how this looks. The next type of project or ornaments that I'm going to do are the little tag ornaments. And this is, I showed you in the gift tag farmhouse party section. And you get so many of these tags for $2.99. And I love the ones that just have wood. I went through my little critters from this IOD Christmas release and found the ones that would fit on each size tag. The ones at Hobby Lobby are a little bit bigger than the ones from Amazon, and I am just putting this directly on the wood. And these tags are such an opportunity to turn it into a multimedia project. I'm just burnishing the transfers on top. You could use decoupage paper underneath the transfers. You could change out the ribbon. For the ones from Amazon, I am just using Kindest Regards over the painted surface on both sides. And having that as the background, you could add little keys dangling from this. You could have ribbon. You could shred up some burlap or drop cloth. You could make some little drop cloth banners with words on it. Just so many ways to make these individualized. You can see I added some of that velvet ribbon to some of these. Just so many ways that you can make these. For the next project, I am using these ceramic blanks that I got a while ago for 10 cents. I'm taking off that red ribbon and I am gluing on some pre-cast snowflake molds that I did with resin on the backs of them. I am just stippling on faded burlap, and I did not do anything else to the blanks, just stippled on the paint 2 coats, and it stayed really well. I wanted to add some texture to it. So after the faded burlap dried, I did go over it with a top coat, and then now I am using a small brush to get the white wax into all the details. Then I'm wiping it back, and I just love how cute these turned out. For the next batch of ornaments, I used that tissue paper for gift bags that I used in last week's video that I found at Hobby Lobby. Using DIY's liquid patina as my decoupage medium, just putting this very light tissue paper right over the top, rubbing it in with my fingers, and then using the liquid patina on the top coat to get all the wrinkles and air bubbles out. The back of this is painted faded burlap and the edges, but you guys, this is my new favorite. I love using fire, apparently. I'm probably not going to let the kids do this, but maybe. So I went over the sides and the back with Prairie Grey because I kind of liked how that looked coming over. Just kind of stippled that all on there as well. And then I made these castings from, I'm going to show you right here, the pinecone castings. I found those on Amazon. They will be in the description as well. Just painted them with Prairie Grey, put a top coat on them, and glued them right on. And I just think these guys are precious. For my next group of projects, I am going to be using the Advent JRV Decoupage paper. This paper is available on my website at createyourowncozy.com, as well as all the DIY paint and top coat and paint brushes. So I just did liquid patina, and guys, I'm using fire on this one too. Like, I didn't want to try to sand next to ceramic. I didn't think that would go well, but I clearly am enjoying the fire method. But keep in mind, you can use sandpaper just in a downward motion as well if you do not like this charred look. I did use it on the little tag that I used, the good old-fashioned way of just sanding in a downward motion. I did add some Prairie Grey paint to the sides to kind of go over where those like burn marks are. Ooh, I just love how these look. Now we're getting to the end of the video where I'm working on the last group of ornaments. I got these blanks for probably 10 cents a piece at the end of last Christmas. And I went ahead and pre-poured these little Christmas tree molds. Look how cute they are. I got this particular one on Amazon as well. Will be linked in my description. Just used that amazing casting resin, and now I am going to decoupage the same Christmas paper that I used in last week's video. I was like, let's just decoupage this on the back and see what we can come up with. So I painted the Christmas trees Prairie Grey. I'm not going with the traditional white. I kind of have a color scheme going on here. Just did one coat of Prairie Grey, did my top coat, and glued this on. Now the top coat I've been doing, I've really been enjoying. It is in a water mister bottle, and I've done 50% big top and 50% water, and I can just spray the top coat in my studio and not even have to go outside and use an aerosol can. So I've been really enjoying using that top coat sprayer. Now for this one, I'm going to paint it white just so you can see the difference between how this tissue paper will look with a white background versus a black background. And just in case you can't find any fine Christmas paper, you can still do this project. And I love it. I said some great things and it wasn't even recording. What do you guys think? Did you guys have fun getting inspired to create some DIY ornaments? I want to encourage you. You're all DIYers if you're watching this channel. So why not do it when your friends and family are together for Thanksgiving this year? Get your neutrals out. Hey, get out some, I'm gonna get some colors out for those people that like color so that we can create together. And then next Christmas, when we are pulling that ornament out of the stash, we will have the memories of this year's togetherness. And there's something so wonderful when you have that keepsake and you're like, that was a good experience together. So I would encourage you to DIY, whether you've got kids in your group or not. I mean, it's feeding the soul, right? Like, it's feeding our creative soul. And it is getting busy. I don't know about you. We are busy with these kiddos. So why not take a moment and create? If you guys are new here, I would love it if you would consider subscribing, hitting that notification bell to all so you get updated every time I upload a new video. Guys, I am so thankful you're here. I know there are a lot of creators out there, and I am super thankful that you're all the way to the end and listen to me yap. That you are part of this Create Your Own Cozy family, and it just, it makes my heart smile. So I hope you have an amazing time with your family next week as you're getting ready. Just remember to be thankful for everything that you've got. We've got a tradition in our family that I shared a while back about a gratitude jar where we write, where God has shown up in our lives, we write thankful things on rocks, and we pull them out every Thanksgiving to remind us of all the gifts that we have. Speaking of gratitude, I'm thankful for you. And you are truly important to me, and I just want you to know it. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.